What's up, spectators? Welcome back to another episode of Ace Attorney Investigations 2. Last time, we deduced that the body of Mr. Dover was hidden within the Gemini sculpture. Of course, we can't prosecute Miss Hall for stealing the statues because the statute of limitations for theft is 7 years. And it's been like 18 years since the incident. What else is there? Oh, also, the reason Catherine Hall's doing all this is most likely to get Masters out of prison, which is most likely by finding the true culprit to the case from 18 years ago in the IS-7 incident. Okay. While it may look like the Gemini sculpture at first glance, in reality this is none other than Isaac Dover himself. This ice sculpture was the victim's body? But all I can see from this picture is an ice sculpture statue. That's because a certain piece of evidence was used to conceal it. Conceal it? Which piece of evidence did Miss Hall use to conceal the body? It's gotta be the cloth. This is the cloth that was covering the sculptures in the Autumn Palace, which is why it was dirty, which is why it was the one used before, and which is why all current cloths are accounted for except this one. So, boom! This cloth manipulates light. With it, it's entirely possible to make something look like ice. Isn't that right, Delicia? When it glows red, it's like a raging inferno. And when it glows blue, you can almost feel the glittering cool ice. That cloth will only emit light when it is attached to a special device.
Objection!
Judge Courtney, look closely at the picture one more time. Beneath the Gemini case lies a box-shaped object attached to the pedestal. This is a rainbow light device. Detective Gumshoe reported one in the Winter Palace. This is the device that went missing 18 years ago. Originally, it would have been attached to the cloth inside the glass case. Naturally, Miss Hall took the device with her when she moved the sculptures. By using the rainbow light device to make the fluorescent cloth glow, Mr. Dover's body was made to look like an ice sculpture. That's ridiculous! So then, when Uncle Ray took a photo of the Winter Palace, that's right, the body had been in front of us all along, disguised as Gemini. But the body and the fluorescent cloth were both discovered in the fountain. If the ice sculpture was the body, we would have found it in the Winter Palace.
Objection!
If we had found it there, her trick would have been revealed immediately. Miss Hall moved the body out of the Winter Palace to prevent us from discovering it. Absurd! You say she threw the body into the fountain without any of us noticing. No, Judge Courtney. There was no need for that. She simply used the same method as before. Remember the lift trolley? She moved the body to some other room and dumped into the stream to the fountain. Naturally, the frozen body would have sunk to the bottom of the fountain. That's why the cloth floated up first, and was found by Delicia. And eventually, the body thawed out and floated to the surface. Edgeworth, you truly have a gift for deductive reasoning. However, do you have any proof that I moved the body? If you cannot prove that, then there is no way I can accept what you're saying. Wasn't there anyone who saw Miss Hall move the body? Well, yeah, Larry. The answers lie in the evidence that person gave me. And that piece of evidence will reveal the truth of Miss Hall's actions. Edgeworth, are you able to prove the crime of Miss Curator? Oh, you're goddamn right I can. I have evidence that will show exactly what she did. Then it's time we see your answer. Which piece of evidence reveals Miss Curator's actions? And is this the right one? Nope, that's not it. Hold on. Where is the other sketch of his? The beauties, yes.
Take that!
Another sketch? Oh, it appears I have been drawn in this one. This is a sketch Larry drew of the woman at the fountain patio. I'd like to direct your attention to the service cart on the left side of the sketch. What about it? Don't you see? What transpired 18 years ago has happened again. Miss Hall was moving the body in this sketch. No. Please wait. I don't see Dover's body anywhere in that drawing. All I did was hand out chocolates to everyone. The key detail in the sketch is the color of the tablecloth. Up until now, I thought Larry had just made a mistake. It's light blue. It may be light blue in the sketch, but no blue tablecloths exist in this mansion. Perhaps it's light blue because the body was hidden, still glowing underneath the tablecloth. What? But the lift trolley is rectangular in the sketch. If she just placed the body in the lift trolley, we would notice it immediately. There were 2 blocks of ice in the Winter Palace that are completely hollowed out. If she put the body inside the block of ice, it would look like a service cart. Miss Hall, you put the body in the block of ice and used the lift trolley to move it, didn't you? I never imagined you'd be able to do so much from just a single sketch. But what if it was just a mistake? Like you said before, it doesn't prove anything. I agree that alone the sketch is worthless. Once you remove the body, the service cart would revert back to a lift trolley. That's why the lift trolley was left behind in the fountain patio. And without the service cart, there would be no place for you to put your chocolates. The chocolates I gave everyone. Until then, the chocolates had sat on top of the service cart as you gave them away. But when you gave them to us, you took them from your pocket. Ah, now that you mention it, they were a bit melted. But they were still really sweet and tasty. So why was it necessary to put them in your pocket halfway through? That's because once the body was disposed of, you no longer had a service cart. Hold it right there. If she put the chocolates in her pocket and left the lift trolley in the patio, then where did the tablecloth go? If she had been forced to put the chocolates in her pocket, she wouldn't have had time to dispose of the tablecloth. Edgeworth, can you answer that for me? I gotta do all the work, okay. The tablecloth wasn't hidden, it's right in front of us. Do clarify. The tablecloth used to hide the body. Where is it now? Oh my god, it's doing it again! We'll wait this out. I have a feeling it'll be okay, but I don't— Ah, there it is, see? I had faith. I had faith. A little scary, though. Don't do it again, game. Okay, what was that? It's inside the fountain. Oh, I'm wrong? Oh. Well, I thought didn't we pull it out? It seems so, blah, 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 blah. I'll try outside the patio then. She had something like a tablecloth around her waist? She's wearing it. Well then, this time for sure, tell us clearly. She has it with her. Isn't it obvious? Well, no, we got it wrong. We almost got it wrong twice. Miss Hall is carrying it with her out in the open. You mean, Miss Hall, you are wearing the tablecloth around your waist. The block of ice was not encased in a glass case. In other words, the tablecloth was in direct contact with the block of ice. If we have it examined, we will undoubtedly find traces of sherbet on it. Miss Hall, you will turn your tablecloth over to the police at once. There's no need to examine the tablecloth. It is just as you say. I stole the poison from Madame Delisha, and I moved the body. I have done terrible things. Oh. 1 week ago, I took your Megatoxin X bottle. I slipped it into that man's pocket to make it look like suicide. And if they suspected it was murder, the evidence would point to Madame Delisha. Katie! What the fuck, Katie? What were you thinking? Weren't we always trying to save Mr. Master together? I could not let myself be arrested. Not until I had proven Masters' innocence. From the very beginning, I had planned to turn myself in once everything was over. I'm sure you did. But I suppose it is too late to say that now. It is. Why would you go this far? Even for Shields, I've caused nothing but trouble. For the past 18 years, I have been a criminal. The IS-7 incident. Don't tell me that you were the true culprit. My greatest crime was stealing the Sherbert sculptures for my own selfish interests. When Monsieur Dover died, they were no longer just ordinary sculptures. They had become the final works of the sculpture Master so deeply loved. What if they melted before Master returned? With that in mind, I couldn't let anyone touch them, not even the police. Even though I knew it was wrong, I moved them to the mansion's freezer. But I only want to preserve Dover's art. I did not know his body was hidden among them. So she stole the sculptures without noticing the body. Master would never take another person's life. But because of me, the body vanished. And Master was found guilty. That kind man. He treated someone like me as family. He meant more to me than anyone else, and yet... When Master was found guilty, I was chased out of this mansion. I was finally able to reclaim the mansion just a few days ago, but... When I saw the sculpture still sleeping away in the freezer, I realized that I was the one who hid Dover's body. But the statute of limitations had already expired. Therefore, I could think of no other way to atone for my sins. It appears that I have misunderstood her. It seems she caused this entire incident in order to save Mr. Master. Obviously, Edgeworth, come on! What you thinking? There's one thing that has been bothering me this whole time. Why would Miss Hall plan a murder with such an uncertain method like poison gas? And the reason she disguised the Autumn Palace to look like the Winter Palace was to make those involved in the incident 18 years ago confuse the two rooms. I wonder what Kate was trying to accomplish. Well, she was trying to fool Gustavia. She was trying to prove Mr. Master's innocence. In that case, Miss Hall's true objective was to find the true culprit. It's either find the true culprit or make us find the body, but I'm gonna go with true culprit. Perhaps she was trying to find the true culprit. Miss Hall, were you trying to prove Mr. Masters' innocence? You want to reveal the true culprit and have the police find the body from 18 years ago. Was that not your true goal? By displaying those sculptures, you'd attract those involved in the past incident. Only two people would know where the body was hidden. You and the true culprit. The culprit would have panicked, knowing that the body would be displayed publicly. Ah, okay, gotcha. So Gustavia was trying to get the body back. And if the culprit really showed up, there's the risk they'd erase their tracks. In the worst case scenario, they might have even stolen the body. So how could she protect the evidence while simultaneously luring in the culprit? That's That's why she made the Autumn Palace look like the Winter Palace. Yes, and then, Miss Hall, you must have thought. Whoever opens the Pisces case believing it to be the Gemini case must be the true culprit of the IS-7 incident. What? But that means that person is the true culprit. Please wait a moment, Edgeworth. Do you realize what you're saying? Do you intend to accuse that person of being the culprit behind the IS-7 incident? Miss Hall was trying to trap the true culprit. If so, wouldn't the person who fell for the trap be the true culprit? However, I have no evidence to back up my claims. If I make a formal accusation without any proof, it will not end well. Should I announce the true killer of Isaac Dover? Do it! What I should do is reveal the truth. In that case, there is no need to hesitate. Do not hesitate, and your transformation to the dark side will be complete. Judge Courtney, I indict this person as the true culprit. Blah, 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 blah.
Take that!
Gustavia, who fell victim to the poison gas, is the true culprit of the IS-7 incident. Mr. Gustavia. Miss Hall, didn't you believe that if you opened this gallery, the true culprit would come? That's why you set up the poison gas trap, is it not? You truly have a gifted mind, just like your father. You said that for the third time. Calm down. It is as you say, Edgeworth. Now, would you please tell us the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God? I have nothing more to hide. I will tell you everything. I set a trap in the gallery to find the true culprit. Before the gallery opened, I left only the Autumn Palace unlocked. At opening time, when I went around to unlock each room, I discovered that the Autumn Palace had been locked from the inside. I knew that the true culprit was on the other side of the door. My hand was trembling. Da da da. All that was left was for the trap to. God damn it! All that was left was for the trap do its work. See, that is wrong. Was for the trap do its work? Okay. When I heard Gustavia was exposed to the poison gas, I realized he was the culprit. And I thought if the police discovered Dover's body, it would prove Masters' innocence. Why didn't you ever come talk to me? There might have been another way. I know you did everything you could for me over the past 18 years. But all this had been brought on by my own crime. That's why I wanted to save Master as soon as possible. Kate. Not only that, the police hid the fact that the body went missing 18 years ago. Even if I reported the body, there was a chance that the truth would be hidden again. That's why I caused the incident at the museum's opening, with as many witnesses as possible. Gregory, Mr. Master, and even you, I couldn't protect anyone. It must be tough on him as well. The one who should be apologizing is me. I'm terribly sorry. I shall accept whatever punishment I'm given. But I must ask of you, please clear Masters' name. The truth that was hidden for 18 years was revealed in an unexpected manner. To think that things would end this way. Alright, well, with the to be continued, why don't we end this video here at around 20 minutes? So stay tuned for the next one, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye!